once you start adapting, you will not want to go back.
What kind of companies are you targeting, and is Sheffield a good job market, or you will be looking for job in other cities?
Quite a lot of problems against Indians where they didn't like us coming in. At certain points, you do feel scared as an international student.
What did you not like about Sheffield when you came here, or came out as a surprise? Guys, welcome. We are here in Sheffield at University of Sheffield, and we have a friend here from Bangalore who's doing his masters here, and we're going to be talking to him and understanding his feedback on the university, why you chose Sheffield, and what's your plan for the future. So thank you so much for taking time. Why don't you just introduce yourself, like your background and where you are here.
Okay, so I'm Ratayu. I'm from Bangalore and I'm doing my master's in molecular biology here at Sheffield. I chose Sheffield predominantly because it has a very strong bioscience course.
Right.
A few things about Sheffield. I would say Sheffield is the most beautiful city in England, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because you're not going to find landscapes where you can walk through city places and then randomly see mountains, and you always feel like you're in the valley. My first experience here was that it is a lot more difficult than usual to be an international student here in England, because you have to figure out a lot of things which isn't common to you in India but is very common here. But once you start adapting, you will not want to go back. But
okay, so it's like acquired taste.
It's
once
like
you enjoy it, then you can't give up.
You can't give up.
So tell us a little bit about your decision-making process when you were planning to study here. Why did you pick Sheffield?
So to start off, Sheffield is ranked in one of the top 100 universities in the world. So it's a Russell Group university, and predominantly anyone I spoke to told me that Sheffield is a brilliant school. And it's also because the standard of studies here is very different. Where back in India, I was topping everything, but here I'm slowly starting to realize the flow of things are different, and that's why Sheffield is such a big name. Yeah.
So you got positive feedback about the university and you read about it online.
Yes, I did.
But there are a lot of other good schools too, like for example, maybe Glasgow, maybe Cardiff. How did you kind of narrow down? Because it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. I did get the scholarship here.
Okay.
But more than that, I would say is I knew that this was better for biosciences.
Okay.
While schools like Glasgow and let's say even the top Imperial College of London is also a business school.
Right.
But since I wanted to do biology, I could tell you a lot of pioneers who have started and have done great work at Sheffield, and that's why I preferred this college.
So you did your full research and you understood that this is the best place for you
For me, yes.
biomedical sciences. At the same time, you were getting a good scholarship too.
Yes.
So perfect. So that brings us to finally we are here in Sheffield. How has your experience been of just getting acquainted as an international student, finding accommodation, cost of living, part-time jobs?
So talking about the job scenario, it isn't easy at all. I got a part-time job because I had a friend who could give me a reference.
And your friend had come to Sheffield before?
He had come before and he already has a job here.
Okay.
I would say is that I actually came in when there was quite a lot of problems against Indians where they didn't like us coming in. But more or less, I think that's the thought of few people. But the students and everyone really integrate you into their system and they don't really mind.
Yeah.
It is very hard to get jobs here, to be fair. But I think that if you do get the job here, you get a very good job and it helps you settle here in Sheffield because it's a lot cheaper than other parts of England.
So what kind of part-time job are you doing?
So I work as a conference and banquet assistant at a hotel called Royal Crown Plaza.
Okay.
And
that's a big hotel.
It is a big hotel.
Yeah.
But it's not per se it is a great job. It has a lot of benefits, but at the same time, you have to embrace yourself for work. Yeah. You cannot be lazy here in Sheffield.
I think anywhere in the UK, you have to be very, very attentive and put your full heart and soul
Exactly. But if you do so, people take care of you. Right. So that's a great thing.
That's a great thing. So if you're working hard, you also get rewarded.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about costs here. how much is it costing to like for accommodation, groceries, and just the overall living here in Sheffield?
All in all, I would say rent would be above £500, but that's a known fact all over England. I would say if you require £400 to £500, but that's also because I'm a bigger person. So I used to eat a lot more. But like if you're someone who doesn't eat as much,
But you're very thin.
I'm thin, but I'm tall, right? So I'm more like, I burn a lot of calories. So like I eat a lot. So 400 to 500 pounds is for me. But while some people who eat less can live for 300 to 200.
And do you cook yourself or do you eat out?
I eat out and cook for myself. It's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid.
Yeah, you don't get time to cook all the time.
Because you're working and then you're also studying, and your course is very, very intricate, and might have a lot of lab time.
Yep, you do have a lot of time in the lab, so you do eat. You quite often eat at the rarest times possible known.
Amazing. So biomedical sciences, biomedical engineering, I think this is a niche field. What kind of companies are you targeting, and is Sheffield a good job market, or you'll be looking for job in other cities?
So while I'm doing a master's does not guarantee any kind of job. I do want to do a PhD because that'll give me a lot more scope in my field. Right now, I'm in the crossroads because I really do want a PhD, but if I do get a job, I get a job and then move forward towards my PhD. But I think that's about it. I don't have a game plan post that. Yeah.
And have you tried to find like some kind of internships or kind of work placements with some companies here?
I don't think that, I think that will be towards the end of my semester.
Right.
But right now, I'm clearly focusing only on the lab.
Only on the lab.
Yeah.
And do you see your seniors or people who have graduated before getting jobs in your domain?
Yeah, you do get jobs.
Like international students?
Yes. So my senior got a job here at Sheffield itself.
Okay.
And it's also because he's a very intelligent person, very, very good at his work.
Yeah.
So that's what I say, like, if you're hardworking, you can make it. It's a little difficult, but you have to be willing to put the work. That's it.
Right. And in your class, are they like only Indians, or is it like you get that international exposure here at the university?
You do get a lot of international exposure, but at the same time, there's quite a lot of Indians as well. There's like, my class is around 40 and we are 15 Indians in it.
I think if any class there are less than 50% Indians, then I am happy.
Yeah.
So because sort of like out of 40, 15 Indians, and then what other nationalities are predominant?
A lot of nationality, a lot of people from England itself, a lot of people from Mexico, a lot of people from China. So you do see different people from different nationalities.
That's also very good. So you have students from multiple parts of the world, and you should not expect anything less from a Russell Group university.
You shouldn't, yes.
And that's what you're getting at Sheffield. And towards the end, my one question which I'm asking every student that I'm meeting, we are getting this whole new world of AI coming to us. Is it changing the way you do things? Are they teaching you some things, that how could you use AI in your research? Is the school like helping you embrace AI or run away from it?
For sure, they do. They ask us not to be stupidly addicted to AI, where you constantly ask the most stupid questions. Like, you shouldn't be doing simple maths on AI.
Right.
But after I've come to the university, I've learned like 8 different programs on how to use it for biology. How do I get better with my work? So no.
Could you give a couple of examples?
I wouldn't say these are AI, but these are going to very soon be in AI cloud systems.
Right.
So using domains like Chimera, Mutation Surveyor, a lot of these programs are going to go towards AI, and the university makes sure you learn the best from it.
Because that's also, again, why when we are coming to UK, we are thinking of, that we'll get exposed to the latest technologies.
Yes.
Because the industry is going to use it anyways.
Yeah.
So if we are still living in the past, then how do we become employable?
100%.
So any thoughts that, something that you found not so good? Everything you've been saying so far is all good stuff. What did you not like about Sheffield when you came here, or came out as a surprise?
The first day I came here, I faced a lot of racism, which I was a little afraid of at first, because I have a student visa and you cannot deal with things or deal with moments of violence on your own.
Right.
So at certain points, you do feel scared as an international student, because you don't know how to react and stuff. But like with the number of racist people who are here, there are also a lot of people who are not racist, a lot of people who hate the racists. So all in all, it's good, but it is a new experience. It is learning that you're in a new country. A lot of times, a thing which I've noticed with us Indians is we expect that cultures will be similar to ours, but it's an entirely different
within
culture.
India itself, we are also different.
Exactly.
And
but
imagine now we are in UK, so of course cultural differences would be there. I think still there is some xenophobia. I think as you spend more time, you also get, you adapt yourself.
you
to
adapt
fit in
yourself
better.
and you realize that you can have your own culture, but not at the expense of others.
And not at the expense of others, absolutely. I think that's very important to be mindful and respectful of others' cultures if you want respect in return.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tayuf. Thanks,
Yep.
buddy, for your time.
Nope.
You are our lucky charm. All the time you were talking, there was no rain, the sun has come out. And thanks for sharing the time. And if you guys want to keep hearing from more students' candid feedback of different universities, subscribe to our channel. And any questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks, man. Thank you so much again.
So if you like this content, please subscribe to our channel and I will see you all in the next video.